This lesson presents a font utility that I've found to come in very handy. Every installation of Java has a few basic fonts installed, but most installations have other fonts that are installed over time. This program shows you all the fonts that are available on your system. Let me show you the window that's produced by this program first, and then I'll show you how it works. Here you see the name of a font, and it's shown in plain with a size of 20 points. Using these selections at the bottom of the window, you can change the font as well as the style and the size. Now, this system only has the minimum default set of fonts installed. When you write a program that uses just these fonts, it will be portable to any system. Of course, you can use any font name you like, because there is always a default font defined, and if you specify the name of a font that does not exist, the default font is used. Anyway, you can use this program to see any of the fonts in their various styles and sizes. Now, let's look inside the program. This is different from the other programs in this course because it uses buttons and stuff. It's simple enough because it uses the AWT without using swing. Now, here's how it works. This is a frame class. It also implements the action listener and item listener interfaces so it can get input from the mouse. These are the components, the buttons and whatnot that appear across the screen on the bottom. A few constants are set to size the screen and put some limits on the point size of the text. The string and the description information of the current font goes here. The constructor of the frame lays out the display. As I said, all this is AWT stuff. The main portion of the window is assigned to a canvas that displays the example text. The rest of the window, the bottom portion of the window, is used to hold the choices of pull down, some check boxes, the font pull down, and a button. These are the methods that create the pull-downs. This first method gets a copy of the internal object known as the toolkit, and this object contains a list of the available fonts. A choice object is then created to hold all the font names, and another choice object holds the possible point values, and it's initialized to 20 points. This method at the bottom is called whenever any component shown in the window changes one of its states. That is, whenever you change any value displayed in any of the windows, this method is called to use the new settings to set the new values into the canvas object. And here at the bottom of the text file is the canvas object itself that displays the selected text in the selected font. The text is always the name of the font and the style selected on the screen. Whenever the values are adjusted by a call to set values, there is also a call to repaint to refresh the displayed window. Java, of course, refreshes the window with a call to paint, displaying the new text on the left somewhere near the center. Now, this program is a little outside of the main subject of this course, but it is handy to be able to find out what fonts you have available and what they all look like. This program will always show you the fonts that are available and help you pick out a point size and font size. I use it a lot. You might want to add some stuff to it. I've often thought about adding color for the background and foreground, and that way I could pick the colors at the same time I pick the fonts. But I haven't gotten around to that.